Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Inner Peace with Netta. I'm Netta, and on today's video I will be talking about the dark night of the soul. So before I get into that, I definitely want to send my love and to everyone in their families, from child to elder. Just keep your head up. Know that all is going to be well. All is well, because no matter what, like, this may be a national, worldwide pandemic, but we have things going on daily in this world that we turn a blind eye to, and we don't pay attention enough to other things until it gets out of hand. And now that it affects everybody, now it's a problem. But like I said, I have empathy and compassion for the families and people who were affected and people who have families that passed on. But we also need to realize that this will not be the end of the world. This is not, no, things are just shifting and changing, because shift happens, and yeah. So I know a lot of people are going through internally and doing inner work and shadow work, but also there may be people going through the dark night of the soul. So the dark night of the soul is basically your ego. You're going through an ego death, and it's not really truly an ego death. It's really more of your ego being refined, because you need your ego in its physical realm, but you will be living from your higher self. Your higher self takes over, and that is your divine self. So we're always connected to the divine, but we have to feel it and know it mentally. Your ego will tell you otherwise. And when you're going through an ego death and you're going through the dark night of the soul, your ego, this is how your ego is going to make you feel. It's going to be like, I'm dying, help me, and you're going to die too. Like, your ego is trying to take you down with it. If you remember The Good Son, with Macaulay Culkin and the guy that played in Lord of the Rings, Little Hobbit, right? I forgot his name. When Macaulay Culkin and him was on I think they was on a cliff or something, and he was trying to bring them down with him. That's how your ego is trying to bring you down with it, because your ego is nothing but trying to find things to defend you from. It's going to keep you on a defense mechanism. You cannot live life like that. Well, you can, but it's not going to be pretty. And if we got to visualize and manifest the things and go within, and your ego is always looking at, well, how you going to do that? Where you going to get that from? People, it's always looking for a way to tell you why you can't do something. Or it will keep you stuck in the past, or it will keep you in the future, and you having anxiety, and it will create stuff that's not even real. So in order for you to grow, you have to go through the dark night of the soul to refine it, and also growing through your spiritual development and your spiritual growth. And for me, it just felt like I was dying. I felt suicidal during that time. And it just felt like I was losing myself. I felt like I didn't know who I was. I didn't feel no self-love. I didn't feel no confidence. I didn't feel no self-worth. I didn't feel none of that. I felt like I was alone. I felt like I couldn't talk to nobody. Like, who am I going to talk to when I felt at that time like, oh, I feel like I'm suicidal, and that's how I felt, and I couldn't explain how I felt. I could not explain it. There's no words. You just feel like pure, it's just like a slow burn, and it's like, I really truly believe everyone's experience is different, and people's time frames for it is different as well. But it is to basically, you're a caterpillar in the cocoon. And a caterpillar in a cocoon is going through stuff. It's like it's shedding skin. So you're shedding skin and layers and layers and layers of yourself and what you thought you know, who you thought you was, and just all types of different things. And you come out as still exploring yourself, but being your true authentic self. Like, you have to align yourself with your higher self, and you have to allow your higher self to take over so that you can rise to higher vibration and frequency. Because when you shedding all that old stuff, like when you're in the world and of the world, you're on a lower frequency because you have mass consciousness, which we need to get to Christ consciousness. And this is what Jesus' teachings in the Gospels and things were about, and other ascended masters, and they teach you how to go to a higher consciousness. Okay, it's all within us, but we have to align ourselves with the divine within. We're always aligned, but we have to know and be centered and grounded in that knowing and be present. And like I said before, in another video, I was escaping where I was from, and I had a problem with being present. I was always trying to escape. I had a problem with being in my body because I didn't like where I was. And that started from childhood, from a trauma in childhood. So I always just was trying to escape from it and not really understanding the presence. And this is where I create from and manifest from, and I'm in alignment with the divine and having that consciousness and being aware. I have to be present. I can't be somewhere else because it would keep me stuck, and being stuck sucks. So the dark night of the soul is just like a bunch of upheavals, like internally. It feels like pure fire mentally. Okay, maybe not fire, but feel like somebody throwing boulders at you. Like you physically feel like you don't want to do nothing. You may not want to eat, or you may eat a lot. I was angry as hell. I was angry. I was screaming out to the divine. I was like, the hell with you. Like, I was so mad. But little did I realize my ego had me separating myself. Your ego will have you separating yourself. There's no separation between you and the divine. The divine lives through you. And you have to act upon your dreams and everything from your true authentic self, and not what society is teaching us. So that's another thing with Dark Night of Soul. Everything that you've been domesticated from outside and not from that innate being is getting tarnished. It's straight trash. Straight trash. Family, friends, all that, you're getting tied in with your soul family, and that may be some of your genetic family. And it's not saying you just throw away your family. No, you love your family, and some people get a new family, like I said, soul family, and you meet new people. Because after you go through this Dark Night of Soul, I've been thinking about lately, like, what do I want from my friendships? What do I need from my family? What fulfills me? I'm not going to be building relationships off of trauma, not just off of chemistry. We got to be compatible. Like, with my dreams and my goals and the things that I'm doing in my life, I got to have a strong team, a strong support system. And some people never really had a support system. You don't want people for you that's only for you because they see you moving on up. You need people who gonna rock with you anytime, any day, no matter what, because they truly fully love you no matter who you are. They love you for who you are with them. They don't care about the outside stuff. But they also gonna lift you up and push you up and make sure that you be your best self. So when you're going through the dark night of the soul, like, it's just layers and layers and layers, and you're a butterfly in a cocoon, And you're just shedding skin, so that when you come out that cocoon and you're a butterfly, you flying like, hey, and you showing off your colors and all that, and you being yourself. You're being yourself. You could be a butterfly and a dragonfly mixed together. Nobody cares. That's you. Be original, you know? And with the Dark Night of the Soul, it's just like, first, if you going through that, you know, write it out. Express how you feel. And just be compassionate with yourself and love on yourself as much as you can. If you need to go to therapy to heal some stuff, I always advocate for that. Do it. Do some energy healing work if you're open to that, if you into that. If not, prayer. Try to set an intention every day if you feel up to it. Do some type of activity to keep you physically moving, though. I will tell you that. Don't lay up in bed. Do not get into a depression, even though you will feel like you are depressed and have anxiety on 1,000. And just try to get out your head. So try to read, you know, meditate. Just move your body so that you can feel. It's just move. I don't care what you do, just move. Don't throw yourself into work or anything. You know, if you work, but do an activity that you love, learning new skills, something that's just like for you, not for anyone else, not to make no money, no nothing. Just do something for you that will get you out of that emotion and that feeling. And start expressing things. This is what apologies are for, and sometimes it will not come out very nice, but whatever you're feeling, I'm going to tell you right now, express it. You're not being condemned. You just need to get a whole lot of stuff out. And then you can go back and apologize, or, you know, not telling you to go out there and be berating and cussing people out and stuff, but if you have something to say, just say it. Set your boundaries during that time as well. Please do not isolate yourself. You may isolate yourself, because I did it, but get out there and just meet different people, and just try to, you'll definitely be in a solitude. But do some coloring, anything, and do some mirror work. Like go in the mirror, tell you yourself that you love yourself. Listen to your favorite song, rap, sing, whatever kind of music you like. Do it in the mirror so that it can uplift your spirit, you know. And yeah, so I wanted to make this video. I feel like this one is a little long overdue since I did shadow work, but leave your comments below, like, share, and subscribe. Also, let me know what else y'all want to talk about. If y'all seen any specific angel numbers, because I have seen a lot, and I'm gonna make more content on that as well. But you know, my channel is here for me to uplift, you know, everyone, and to empower you. Yes, we have these angel numbers and things like that, but we have to align. That's to awaken you, you know. And sometimes these numbers means different things for different people. But like I said, shadow, Dark Night of the Soul will be different for everyone, and the time frame will be as well. But it ain't nothing to play with. So allow it to happen. Allow it to happen. So if you angry, you mad, you got attitude, allow it. That's just your ego. You need to allow it to happen. Do not spiritual bypass, because that's what I did. And it came back with a bang. Like Bruce Lee, my behind, okay? So I'm gonna let you know, like, allow it to happen. Allow it to happen, because it's bringing up suppressed and repressed emotions, and that's why I tell you that shadow work is very vital. All right, so I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.